All right, folks, just arrived here at CBS Radio in Green Tree just a few moments ago, getting ready for a very special edition of Rob Pratte Monday night, right after the Allegheny Health Network program Medical Frontiers. Tonight's topic is violence in America. Once again, the headline very familiar: lone gunman takes his own life after killing 26 innocent people at the First Baptist Church in Texas. So what continues to go wrong in America? Here was a guy who was denied a gun permit in the state of Texas, but still found a way to get a rifle that he allegedly used to commit this heinous crime. These are the headlines that we continue to see, shooting after shooting after shooting. But the only difference that I noticed in this story, and something I've been talking about for many times, and I think the whole idea of how he didn't get a gun and then still got a gun really adds to my argument that gun control will never work in America, is that a few citizens actually stood up to this gunman and responded by protecting their own. Now, it wasn't the fatal shot because he ended up taking his own life, as we mentioned, but I still think it's a part of the story that once again says, with law enforcement, the numbers dwindling for a number of reasons, mainly because there isn't enough funding anymore and our tax base continues to shrink. And more importantly, what we see every day in the headlines, that we have Americans at odds with these first responders who are out there trying to serve and protect. It's a no-win situation. But because of these incidents happening time after time after time, at any place in America, a major city, a small town, rural, country, inner city, it doesn't matter. They cannot be every place all the time. So we as Americans need to start standing up and protecting ourselves. So how do we do that? Do more of us get gun permits? What do we do? Because when you think about it, we are truly living in a very troubling time, not just in America, but throughout the world as these random acts of violence continue. So tonight, for the majority of the 3 hours from 8 until 11, I'm going to be asking you to phone in, and I want your opinion on this very troubling story that just seems to be, well, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, of a very troubling society that we live in. Rob Pratte, Monday night after the Allegheny Health Network program Medical Frontiers. Our topic, violence in America. Please don't miss it. Tune in to News Radio 1020 KDKA. Good evening.